states tied together through history and a couple of schools that share some common ground are going to lock horns once again in the battle for the Golden Boot. Welcome to Reynolds Razorback Stadium, home of the Arkansas Razorbacks. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on last year's national champion, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Razorbacks will put total weather to crank us up. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So LSU's offense will go to work first. The Razorbacks had their way in this rivalry game the last time they took on the Bayou Bengals.
That was a statement, too. I think a lot of people thought Arkansas could win that game, but they didn't know they were going to blow them out. And that really helped Arkansas in the recruiting trail, and it's really helping them.
Turning it on! Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10. This crowd, full throat, sweating the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. It's complete to the left. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Off the play fake on first down. He's got an open man. Wide open spaces. A massive pickup on that one, and they're in business at the 21. LSU with the 1st and 10 here. Out of the gun to give to the back. Quick step and go. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Coming out with it, it's Fleming. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the Arkansas Razorbacks offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And when these two guys are in sync the way they were a week ago, just a nightmare. It's a performance they hope they can repeat this week, Jesse.
And I think a big key in that last game was they linked up a couple times early, had some big plays. And then after that, David, it didn't seem like the quarterback was looking anywhere else. They're going to try and establish that connection and that rhythm early in this one.
And defensively, where is the big fella? Like, I got to identify where he is every single snap and give him some extra attention. So if I route him at the line of scrimmage and be physical, have that safety help over the top, I'm not letting him beat me.
Anderson wants to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Going to try to get it himself.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
He's going to fire to the left. Oh, right through his hand. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Gets rid of it. Finds his big tight end. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and they'll mark it at the 48. The Razorbacks have their offense in high gear. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He's got the tight end. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. Ball spotted at the 27. It's 1st and 10. The play action fake. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Some rivalries forged in excellence, some in geographical proximity, and that's what we have once the Razorbacks joined the SEC. Someone had the brilliant idea, we need a big golden boot that looks like the two states, and it's one of the most hotly contested rivalry games of the year.
And big is the right word. It's 4 feet tall. It's 200 pounds. It's 24-karat gold. Palmer, This is the trophy you want to win. There's some bad trophies out there, but this boot is a big deal.
It fills your trophy case. It's got girth. It's got weight. You appreciate that. I know everyone's going to say, no, Italy's the boot. No, it's not. Louisiana, Arkansas, and the Golden Boot Trophy. That's what it's all about.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Pocket breaking down. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Razorbacks! An impressive, long, methodical, meticulous drive ends in points.
They just matriculated the ball down the field, didn't they, Reese? So impressive. Didn't see a lot of explosive plays, but how about the execution? Running and throwing the football. Wow.
Oh, and that's tough, man. It was drawn up right. It was a good throw. It was right in his hands. You just want your playmaker to make that play and get to the two-point conversion.
The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. First play of the period will be a second down. Guys, LSU has the lead here. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. They'll run this play from the pistol. Off play action. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Looking to throw, it's Russell. Fires one high and deep. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. It's a draw. Got the first down and more. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Now they've moved it just inside the 40. First and 10 from the 39. Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35. You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
And guys, how much better does it feel if you go to that locker room with a lead? They have a chance to do it here. A first down run on the doorstep. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now it's second and goal. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Tries again to get it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arkansas!
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left. We are going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
Anderson will throw. They get it into the end zone. 2-point conversion is good. The lead stands at 7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. From inside the 15, here comes the return. Maybe if he could have eluded just one or two more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Intercepted.
And this ball looks like it just got away from the quarterback. I think he made the right decision. He was going to the receiver that seemed open, but just not very accurate on the throw, and that leads to the interception.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And the Razorbacks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Hard-hitting tackle. The Razorbacks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Picked off to stop the threat. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. He'll start this drive firing. And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. The Wildcat created an alley, picked up a few, still some work to do for the first down. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Back to pass, it's Russell. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And I like the aggressiveness. I understand you're down, right before the half. You want to go get some points, but you can't turn the football over here. Now you've set the other team up in a position to maybe get more points as the first half's winding down.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Second down, they'll go to the air, using his feet to buy time. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He'll pull it down. The defense is there, and a great job to keep him from getting to that first down marker. He's hard to get a handle on. It'll be 4th and short. So they'll send out the field goal unit. The holder will spot it about 35 yards out. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And I like the way this defense just finished. And I know they're trailing, but they didn't give up the touchdown. Got a little bit of momentum. Not much time left in this first half, but you got halftime to make some adjustments, come out with some energy, but a nice stop here.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. To the ground with the back. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. Looking downfield, it's Russell. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Here comes the heat. The pressure on him, and the quarterback goes down, and that's how we'll wrap up the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, in a rivalry filled with magical moments, even more here today between the Tigers and Razorbacks. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W. A lot of football still to be played as these two scratch and claw for the right to claim that golden boot.
LSU will put foot to leather to start the second half. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right. That pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that way in the second half, this could be a much different-looking football.
They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a first down. And the Razorbacks want to crank the tempo. They'll give it to the back.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. They'll try the run. They get him off his feet after a pickup of 5 down to the 25.
I think a big key in this team's success today has been their ability to run the football. They've been able to just hand it off and go churn out yards. They've had this defense on their heels all game long. It's given them a big cushion in this game so far. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Breaks into the open. Made a defender miss. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Razorbacks! They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
I mean, you talk about calling a pretty good defense you feel good about, and you take away the pass, and what does the quarterback do? He pulls it down and just shows the speed, basically becomes a running back, takes it all the way to the house, and makes your defense look silly.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. To the air, it's Russell. Makes the grab. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to pass on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Myers. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. So that penalty's going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. Clock winds inside, a minute to play here in the third. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. It's Myers. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. Looking downfield on first down. The sure hands. It's Myers. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. Got it in the middle. It's Myers. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Tigers can really attack on this second and short. He'll pull it on the read. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Looking downfield, it's Russell. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And that one's incomplete as they tried to hit him with a big play on the final snap of the third quarter. Fourth quarter is coming up. That's the end of the quarter, and Arkansas has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And that ball's incomplete on fourth down, but wait just a second. There is a flag, and this is a big call. An ill-advised play by that defender as he makes contact with the quarterback well after the throw, and it'll cost his defense. Looking to throw on first down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. So now it's second and long. Wants to go up top. Quick strike complete. They could have used a little bit more there. Pickup of 3. It's 3rd and 7. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Razorbacks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They go to the ground. Breaks the tackle. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The give on the inside. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. The give on the option. Hard running there. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? And the Razorbacks have it with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside give. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wide receiver comes in motion. We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. I'd expect we're going to get another dose of the running game at this point, even though it's 2nd and 11. Strong, firm tackle.
And this is the part of the game where you could really see this guy take over, right? Like, you got the lead, the big running back. He's physical in the fourth quarter, starting to get a little bit tired. Let's see if he can keep this going.
Trying to pick it up on the ground. Touchdown, Arkansas! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That ought to be enough to make this lead insurmountable, and with it, they'll be a perfect 10-0.
You know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score.
Looking, trying to escape, cannot. The sack thwarts the 2-point try. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Dropping back, it's Russell. Snagged in the middle, it's Myers.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the...
And the defense, they've got him at the 27. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On third down, he drops to throw. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. This offense has it with really good field position. Off the play fake on first down. To throw. Myers on the move. Touchdown, Razorbacks! And the route is on. That score pushes us out to a comfortable margin, and they are oh so close to a 10-game winning streak.
Nice job on the route and catch by the tight end scoring that touchdown. And it doesn't matter what play this offense calls. All game long, everything has been working. This has been a masterclass in offensive productivity.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Got it behind the line. It's Fox. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Offense in a bunch formation. Dropping back, it's Russell. It's caught. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Tigers line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He'll throw it. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Bring in the heat. They got him for the sack, and now get the ball back after the 4th down stop. Splitbacks here. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Lets it fly. He's got him wide open. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. Timeout called by the offense. A mere 10 seconds to go in the game. And while the game is all but decided, why not try to get it? And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And they say play to the final whistle. This offense took it to heart. Scoring late, maybe they could have wasted the clock. They made no doubt about it. This one's over.
Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce. He's looking to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. He's got the 2-point conversion, and they build on that lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. One more play to pad the stats. Looking to pass, it's Russell. Finds his tight end. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. The battle for the Golden Boot belongs to the state at the top of the boot as Arkansas takes down LSU. That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.